What's happening, everybody? It's Powerbang. Welcome back to the PUBG Mobile official channel for a little burst gun comparison. You get to see my character do a little dancing first, though. How about that new outfit? The black and orange suits me so nice. These new moves from the Season 4 update. I am pumped with what I'm seeing so far. But as we said, we are going to be getting into a burst gun comparison. We've got the Beryl M762, the M16. We've also got the UMP. Not a lot of people know that that's a burst weapon, but it is. We'll take a look at it in a moment. We've also got the Vector. Now, the Vector is something that I've kind of played around with quite a bit. But first, let's go to the range and show you guys kind of each weapon. Here's the M16 with the 4 times on it. You get an idea of what type of burst pattern it fires. It's a 3-bullet burst. It fires 5.56 ammunition, and it has a pretty good range on it. The M16 is often used in place of a sniper rifle with a 4 or even a 6X on it. One thing about the M16 as well is the hip firing on it is incredibly accurate. Unlike a lot of the ARs that you see out there, the SCARs, the M4s that get a little bit wild, like the AK, the M16 is incredibly accurate when you fire from the hip in close proximity. So that's something that you can use to take out people in a house, but you gotta land those shots. Now, another mode that the rifle does have on it is single fire. You can flip it from burst to single. There is no automatic fire, and that's what's different about the M16. Now, the UMP, you can see the bursts here are incredibly tight. Now, only 2 bullets in the UMP burst. It's not like the M16 where it has 3. Just 2 bullets for the UMP, and the UMP is a submachine gun that fires 9mm ammunition, which is obviously a little bit weaker than your 5.56 and even your 7.62. Firing here at some of the long range, you can see that even at 100 meters, we're able to land 2 bullets right inside the head. I mean, incredibly accurate stuff here from the UMP, and this is something that we're definitely going to see as we explore more in this episode. Now, even out at distance, trying to hit these targets when we go way out there, it's a little bit harder to hit the targets with the UMP. You can see we're hitting the one at a 250 right now. The one at 300 is elusive. Pretty hard to hit this one, but finally, we will knock it down on the last burst there. So it is possible to reach out to 300 meters, but again, not easy. Now the Vector, again, this is 45 ammunition. The Vector is an absolute beast. This thing, just look at how tight the grouping is on the actual burst. And again, this one is a 2-bullet burst, just like the UMP. And as we reach out a little bit to, mid-range here, you can see how high, the bullets are spread apart here. Now, the Vector, I like to consider at about 100 meters, you can fire at the chest. One will hit the chest, one will hit the head. But if you drag down a little bit, you can get them to hit kind of the same spot. And then going like fully automatic bursting, so like tapping as fast as possible, it's a pretty tight group even at 100 meters. Now, check out the difference in accuracy at range here from the Vector. Able to time those shots a little bit better. It just takes a little bit longer to get to the target, but not missing a single shot at 150, 200, 250, 300. And here is the M762. Now, I'm just kidding. That's the AWM. The M762 is not actually in the armory or the training grounds here. I'm not sure where it went. I think it was in here for a minute, but there's a place on the end of the table where it's gone. So now we'll take a look at the M16. You can see the damage if you fire all 3 bullets of a cartridge into somebody's head at close range. They are done for. It's a very quick killing weapon. Even here you can see we do catch a guy going inside, and we're going to pin him down in the top of the pool room. Now, this is really interesting here. The whole goal is to kill this guy by landing a burst headshot on him. But after a while, we do hear some action out in the courtyard. We see one guy, and of course, as luck would have it, this is the time the game wants to put bots right behind you. No big deal. Turn and pop him. The guy peeks us, and just like that, headshot with the M16 across the compound here, taking him out with no real issue. Now, we hear a car whiz up at the same time, so we're going to flank around and try to prevent him from getting into the building. Hear his footsteps. Where else is he going to come in but this window? He comes back. Oh, hi there. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the school. It's Professor Powerbang. Unfortunately for him, we met him with a little bit of aggression there. Now, it took a few bursts there to kill him, and we try here with the 6 times on the rifle. Now, in burst fire mode, the 6 times is not recommended, and it's very, very difficult. So we're like, you know what, screw this. We're going to put on a 2x here. Get a few hits, but this guy is still hitting us. What kind of circus show is going on right now? Literally can't land a shot. So this is why the M16 is not so favorable. You lack any option to put on automatic fire. You're stuck firing from the hip in those panic situations when you've got people up close and personal. Now, the 6X on a single fire, this is much different. Much more accurate, and you can fire very rapidly, just like you can with the Mini 14. The M16 and the Mini are nearly synonymous when it comes to the way you attack with them. Again, this guy peeks the windows. We're able to take him out with tapping that single fire. But I don't want to focus too much on single fire. But at the same time, I do want to show you the versatility of the rifle. At range, again, you can kind of have it double as a sniper rifle. Now, I thought I could get the kill on this guy because he kept peeking me. Unfortunately, we aren't able to get it. So, you know, we do have to heal here. We will go ahead and charge him, though, and this is where we're going to meet an unfortunate end because, you know, we're going to see a sneak peek of the Beryl M762 that's going to be appearing later on in this episode. So we think we're in a safe spot, and just like that, one burst from the 762 ends the game. So here we go again, a little more M16 action. We've got the 6X here. Oh, hey, what's going on, buddy? You just came into the zone, sneaking in a little bit late, but not going to matter. More M16 action here, flushing out one of the guys in the last circle. We know he's in there. He just drove up in a car, but we're going to flush him out with a molly. He's going to try to get in the vehicle and drive away here. And you can see how quickly a 2 times makes quick work of them. What I find, though, is even with the burst attached, you don't land enough bullets. Even if you're accurate, like right here, you don't land enough bullets to really get that quick kill if you're any more than like 20, 25, 30 meters away. It seems like the bullets oftentimes will stray. And even right here, like, look at this. Stopped shooting at him because I thought he should be dead. 3 bursts straight to the head at fairly close range, doesn't die. So that's a weakness that I find with the M16. Some shots on him with the 2 times here, but unfortunately the M16 firing rapidly, burst fire, you need an extended mag on this thing because you go through ammo really, really quickly. And again, kind of wrapping up on this bad boy here, we've got a single fire at range, and look at that, 5 shots to the upper torso, all of them looking like decent headshots, none of them landing on the head, all of them landing upper torso, and still taking 6 shots at range to kill a target. I hear him under the wall. There he is. If you do land square, though, the M16 is one of the fastest killing guns in the game. Really only behind the Groza in time to kill. And even in some scenarios, the M16 is on par with the Groza. So here we go. We've also got the Beryl M762. This is a 7.62 chambered weapon. A lot more powerful than any of the other guns in this episode. And again, we see a guy coming up the stairs. Pop, and that's that. So again, it looked like he was a little bit weaker on health, probably a bot, but look at the how quickly that will shred you if you find somebody with it. So 2 shots to the torso, and a quick little segue here. Do you guys ever find a crate? Find the AWM? Let's play a little trick here. Let's take all that ammo. We can't even carry it all, so we're gonna really commit to this joke. Take all of the ammo, and we're gonna take it, and we're gonna run it a little ways here. I absolutely love doing this. When I'm making a video and the AWM is not the theme, I'll play this joke. It's evil. Ammo in the bush there. And we will leave that crate for somebody else to find it. So at range, the 7.62 struggles a little bit to land all bullets on target. Obviously, with these 7.62 rounds, there is higher recoil here. So you can see here, it's a great rifle, though, when you do get multiple shots on target. Very powerful. You can see here a guy running away. We're able to burst him right down and take him out for the kill. Now, this was kind of an interesting one. It does have a single fire, but, I mean, we are so far away. We're firing at 350, 400 meters here, and the target's approaching. Now, I tried to blow up the truck here with single fire, and you can see it's delayed. The shots are much slower than the M16, so the timing is a lot more difficult here as we potato aim on this guy. He finally stands still. We're able to take him out. Poor Daniel had no idea where we were the entire time. So as we're getting pushed in the final circle here, I felt like these shots are on as he was approaching the tree and just wasn't getting the hit markers for it. So ultimately, I do get the kill. We get the win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner with the Beryl M762. I feel like this is a strong gun, but I definitely feel like burst fire is not the move. I think that automatic is the way to go with the Beryl M762, and if it's at range, single fire might be the way to go, although I still probably wouldn't use it like that. I would probably opt for a second weapon like the Mini 14 or something that can reach out and touch somebody. Now we're going to switch gears to the submachine guns, the Vector. Look at this beast. Absolutely shredding people. We got somebody rolling up to this crate. A little bit of an awkward get out there. And we light them up going to the crate, but again, with the 45 ammunition and a submachine gun, you're going to see a little bit weaker of a gun here, so it doesn't have quite the killing power that some of the other ARs that you just saw. Now, we do get the kill there. I mean, wow. The thing is accurate. There's no recoil at all. It's super easy to use. Even firing from the hip, very accurate. That guy never stood a chance. So the Vector is awesome. The UMP, equally awesome. And only in certain situations, though. And I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about and something to keep in mind here. Right there, you saw me test fire from the hip. Did not work, so I zoomed in. I wanted to see if the hip firing was as good as the Vector. It is not. But when scoped in, look at that. Are you kidding me? We see this guy run up to the crate. We'll put it in slow motion here, and look at this. Every single shot lands. Absolutely laser beamed from quite a ways away. He has no chance at all with the UMP. The UMP is actually surprisingly good at range. I find this to be very versatile, very accurate, and the only thing that I kind of have an issue with is the power. The 9mm power will oftentimes catch you kind of off guard. In this situation here, you'll notice, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I thought I killed him. I legitimately thought I killed him. So watch in slow motion here. Headshot, headshot, headshot. And I was like, I'm going to go about my day now. Oh, no, wait. I'm actually going to die. So, a little bit unfortunate there. But it is what it is. That man will have the final laugh with the VSS there. Tough stuff, man. I thought I had him for sure. I literally bursted 3 times to his face from point blank. Got the red hit markers multiple times. And decided, you know what? Well, that's just unfortunate. So, that is kind of the comparison of all of these guns in action. The M762 is the 7.62 ammo. It's the strongest by far. But we've got the 5.56 ammo here competing as well. Let's take a look at our observations. In range, we rank the M16 first overall. It has the fastest bullet travel speed and can reach out the farthest and really pop somebody on single fire. Followed by the M762 with the rifle rounds, 7.62 chamber, and we also have the Vector in third, UMP in fourth. Now, accuracy, UMP is the most accurate, followed by the Vector. M16 quite a bit ahead of the Beryl M762, and it will find itself in fourth. Power, again, as we said, M762 in first, 5.56, the M16 in second, Vector and UMP following up in third and fourth. Now, as far as versatility goes, the UMP has the most attachment slots. You can fire in full auto, burst, single fire, and it is quite versatile, so the UMP gets my number 1 vote. The Vector, due to the magazine size, goes into second place. You can only top out at 25 rounds, and in third place, we've got the Beryl M762 because it does have an automatic mode and a room for a grip on that. So, very, very interesting comparison here. The least versatile by far, the M16. Guys, I want to know what your favorite rifles are, so please tell me, which is your favorite burst fire rifle? Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite and why, and it doesn't have to be the rifle. It could be a submachine gun as well. I'm not going to give you my favorite in this episode because I want to hear from you. So make sure you guys leave me a note in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. My name is Powerbang. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm taking off to Dubai for those global finals for the Star Challenge. We'll catch you guys soon. We'll see you later.